So why we came up with this idea is to bring together the youth across the country to show them what organize ourselves on how we can beat up poverty, whereby following president, our dear president, because it has been his message to make sure we as youth, we come up with one voice so that we can be heard, and of which we have done. And through our circle, we want to thank President Museveni for advice, for giving us advice on how to move together as youth, of which we have done. And I know President Museveni is here, is listening, and I know since he's a good president, since he has put us a good environment as youth, because youth, we need to use this environment that President Museveni put so that we can come out of poverty, because I know there's no how we cannot beat up this poverty of ours in the country without organizing ourselves. So as youth, this is what we have come out with. We have our circle, which needs to be empowered, of course, and actually, when this circle is put in place, that's when youth will be allowed to come and we borrow some small money and we put up and we give us some small interest. So that's this is now my call to all the youth in Uganda to come up, to come and join us. No matter where you belong, no matter which party you belong, whether you're from North, whether you are from wherever, please, we call upon you to come and join us, and we really come up with one voice as we secure our future. Because there's no way you are going to secure our future when you're just on the street, just fighting with security, planting bananas, and you think you are beating poverty. That is not true. So the problem is not by going to the street and plant bananas. The solution is not by being on the street burning tires. So I call you from opposition, especially from NOB, that instead of being there out there being misled, giving you some small money, tomorrow when you finish, you go on the street and start grabbing people's bags. Please come and join us as we move together, and we see how we can fight for our tomorrow future. So, finally, I want to congratulate Ugandans. I want to congratulate our president, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and the entire country for reaching to this day, day of NRM liberation, because it is the peace, or it is why we are here. If this country was not liberated, surely I don't think we would be here. So I want to congratulate you all and Ugandans for reaching this time. As youth, we are very much organized and ready to move forward. I thank you so much. I beg to submit.
We came up with a strategy of congratulating the president upon the 38th Liberation Day. We are really happy as young people to have been liberated, and we really join the liberation congratulations. We are looking forward to even go to Jinja and celebrate with His Excellency. And again, we need to congratulate him upon being elected as the chairperson of NAM. We really congratulate him and we wish him the best in his office. So the NRM Cadres Association, SACCO, began after the NRM Cadres Association. After the association, we saw a lot of challenges that were affecting young people, and one of the challenges include unemployment, poverty, and of course corruption. So as a strategy, we tried to come up with a solution to those challenges. That's why we united and joined hands to come up with the circle to make sure that we liberate these young people financially. This circle will help to protect young people from money lenders who lend these young people at a high interest rate. When you go to money lenders, they normally take their national IDs and other things. So we tried to come up with the circle so that we can usually lend money at a low interest rate. Under the circle, we are coming up with socio-economic transformation activities, which include agriculture. On agriculture, we got someone who gave us 2-acre land in Kachiri, and I think before this month end, we are going to start using that land. We also have someone who gave us offices at Rumumba Avenue, and we also thank people who are coming up to support us. On this liberation, we would like to thank the President for having supported many young people. And we pledge that if he supports us, we are going to traverse the whole country, speaking one message of socio-economic transformation, speaking one message of financial liberation, speaking one message of zero corruption. I submit.
Amanya gange mpitibwa Peace namanya era nga mu youth cadre waneno nga ndi secretary ate nga ndi chairman w'abavubuka nankulabye NRM nankulabye West Church. Twatuula nga abavubuka ne tulaba nga abavubuka bangi wano mu ggwanga lyaffe tuyitibwa mu kusoomozebwa kungi. Abavubuka bangi nga basanga nga ebyokukola tebalina esente, tebalina esente zibayinza kukozesa ng'okunoonya okukola emirimu gyabwe egy'enjawulo. Mulimu oli nga abalala nga yaga kwekozesa, ne tutuula ne tugulawo sako yaffe eno. Naye nga sako bwe twagigulawo nga yakuyamba abavubuka okwetooloola eggwanga, kubanga tulinamu abantu ab'enjawulo kuva Esoloti, tulinamu ab'Ekuumi, tulinamu ab'Eshema bangi Masaka ludda waffe na tuli mu kintu kimu. Bwe twatuula ne tulaba nga okuvaayo tujja kukola tutya, leka twekwataganye wamu tulabe nga tukolawo saako eyo tusevinga obusente bwaffe butonotono, era tulinawo obusente bwaffe bwe tusevinze naye nga bwakuyamba abavubuka bannaffe naffe okweyamba. Twagendera nga abavubuka bangi eyo, tulina wano bamane lenders, ajja omuvubuka ali kampasi awaddeyo akafaliso ke nga omusingo ka TV ke kakoledde nosanga bakatutte, naye nga ate tusobola okwataganiza muvubuka najja n'agamba banina ekizibu bw'ekititution emanja sente bweziti nti mwinamu meka otuteeramu meka nga renti yaffe eri wansi nnyo. Tulinawo ettaka lyaffe lye twafuna ye Kachiri. Ettaka eryo lye twafuna nga twagala tulunduleko, tusobola okulundirako awo nga embuzi zaffe ng'ezo oba ng'ente bwezityo, naye nga tukuba omulanga eri chairman waffe omulungi mwami President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni tumuhabura nga chairman waffe ayagala nnyo abavubuka abali ewamu era abetowazza. Mwami chairman Museveni nga tukusaba otuddukirire mweno sako yaffe amazima, tetujja gamba nti twesobola, wabula mwe mutali mwe babosi baffe mwe bataata baffe amazima tetusobola. Tubadde tusaba mujje mutukwatire kavubuka bangi eyo, tetusosodde nti oba nti kibiina nti ono people power ono NRM, ffenna tuli wamu naye nga ffenna tutambula ku kimu, muvubuka kumujja mu bwavu. Genzola nga obwavu mu bavubuka buyitiridde bungi, abavubuka ffe bakwatira mu bikolobero, naye ne tusalawo nti tuveeyo nga ffe abavubuka tuyitire mu sako yaffe eno tukole ekibiina tulabe nga tujja mu bwavu. Tukubira omulanga abo bonna abavubuka abali eyo mujje mutwegatteko, ekintu kitambula, mujje tuve mu bwavu, abavubuka mujje omulyango mugule, tetusosodde mawanga, tetusosodde bibiina, wabula mujje tukwataganize wamu, ffenna tuli bana Uganda, mujje ffenna twejje mu bwavu nga Katonda ye mubeezi waffe.
All right, thank you. My name is Okumu Kadokech. I am born in eastern part of Uganda. On 27th January 1986, Uganda was declared a liberation nation. But the president, when he said it's not just a mere change of guards, but it's a transformative change. During the instance of the political spacing in this country, the young people took shape in transforming the nation. Young people of those days, who are now my grandfathers today, declared themselves to foster change in Uganda. I want to say that it was supposed to be a transitional move for Uganda as a country to take up this call that we are liberated. I think the wider gap in the instance of the liberation struggle has been fairly tried by the president and some few cadres, but not all. And that is why, as the NRM Young Cadres Association, which was started way back in 2016, is now fostering change to at least fill up the gap of the 38 years that the cadres then, in their young ages, failed to fill. One, unemployment gap in Uganda narrowed fairly. I do not want to say that it did not. One, because of the superimposing population growth in Uganda, at least tried now to make it explode to be more wider. Two, education sector, I think, was fully fulfilled. The paper, or the UNESCO paper, revealed Uganda to be among the highly educated nations across African continent. The statistics shoot us from the lower to at least it increased by over 28% literacy rate between the 1994, when the PLA census, PLA statistics was unveiled, that we should go under free education in both primary and secondary. I think education gap has been fairly fulfilled. If you go to the health sector in the young people, surely I think the health sector has not been really put to their fair knowledge, because one, Uganda as a country still lacks specialized systems. More so the, if I go to the cardiological area, I think of late that's when Mulago got, I think, the heart transplant. Since 1986 to today, I think that's something that would have been filled up that gap by the young people during that time. So, but in summary, the NRM as a party led by the chairman, who, that is the president of the state, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has tried. Though still, I don't strongly believe that it is to the expected area and in which we should really call for this. I think the nation and the young people who are here today should now take up part in that struggle, because President and the team, including my grandfather in Tororo, they are fairly now tired. It is now us to get in, for them to mentor us, to train us, to take up the new shape. So I think I would like also to join others to still further congratulate the President and entire team. I'm sure not work alone for the liberation of this nation. I think I give credit to the security sector. UPDF, Uganda People's Defense Force, has been accredited in the regional security struggle. With security, Uganda at least has been helpful in providing, I think, in the whole region. If you look at South Sudan, we try to help them. Somalia cases, we have been there. Currently, Congo, our forces has been there. And these forces actually compose of the young people of this country. So, as NRM cadres, the young people, this association is purely to us have that sustainable development for our nation. So, President, it is the time for you to admit that the young people of this country are highly able to at least take shape in transforming our country from where you people are. At least allow us, guide us, train us to take on the mantle. Thank you.